hook sharp, slicing through the dark. Brooklyn pirates leaving our mark. Keep it hook sharp, ripping foes apart. Gamers in the mix, playing smart.
Yo ho, yo ho, yo ho! It's your boy, Captain Hook. And welcome back to the Captain H00K Show. And if you're a long-time subscriber, welcome back on board to the high-speed mobile game events where we play war, strategy, survival games. Now, the game we're playing today is none other than Dark War Survival. And the event that we're filming is the Frankenstein event for the week. So if you're wondering what that is, you can tap on the icon here. This will show you where it is. You can then hit rally if you want to. You can also tap onto the rallies and see things that you can join in on. And it's best to go as far down as possible when joining rallies. If you do lead a rally, which I am currently doing, let's take a look to the one that I'm leading. At the moment, I have 45,000. Pretty low. I should not do any more rallies at this point. I should just let the 60 guys do the rallies. I just threw one in there just to kind of show for this video, so my apologies to everyone back in the alliance. I was doing it for learning purposes and educational purposes only. Please forgive me. However, I am shielded. It is an enemy buster event. I already have gotten all the rewards for the event. You know, everything is received. I've done my part and above and beyond. I've shielded for 24 hours. So now I'm just waiting for these rallies to hit. Here, we got my march finally coming on in. Now, the key to getting the most amount of points, I would say, is not for you to lead the rally. It's for you to get your troops in as many other rallies as possible. If you have your VIP pass going and you have the 4th March, definitely take advantage of this. This is where I would say it would be good for you to be a rally leader. If you have more than 45,000 in your rallying capacity, I would say 60,000 is going to be the bar of expectation in a top tier alliance. 45, where I'm at, is going to be everyone else. This is how it is, all right? And we're fighting. Let's just grab that in the moment. Multitask. Come on. And we're back out. And we're back in it. Want to take a look at what it would look like. See the damage that we did. Really nice. What? Cool. All for educational purposes. Big shout out to Alliance 7DS, the 7 Deadly Sins, top tier alliance here in server that we are currently rocking in. Alright, so here you can see that my marchers are back, so I want to jump into other marches at this point. Let's see if there's another one we can. No, I missed it. Any else? No, I'm just waiting to join at this point. I have one more troop that could join into a march. See, I'm out of queue. Closest one is going to hit one. It's attacking. All right, just got to be a little faster on the reflexes. While creating content. Let's go ahead and claim all of this. Keep that nice and clean. Alright, so now I got all 3 of my marches now back into there. Now I got some returning. Let's go ahead and jump into that one. And there we go. Maximizing my use of my troops. Cool. So that's moving along. Timer is a 30-minute event. If you're wondering what it is, we'll tap on into it. If you want to take a look at the rewards section here, you can see the individual rewards. It's going to be if you get the just the bare minimum, you get this, and you can get to the maximum, which I've never received in my existence, 28G, 23.8G. You can get this, which is insanity. Alliance reward. The alliance, the max it can get would be 246. So we can get 32 million resources. That would be amazing. Where are we at the moment? Current is at 8.4. So we're in the gold. Here we are. We're at 8.4 and we have 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6 more tiers to go. I definitely need the rewards here and the resources because I'm trying my best to go to Watchtower 29. Everyone back home who's watching this video, who's playing the game, how frustrating is when you want to go to the next Watchtower and there are events that make you lose your resources either by healing troops or training troops, or if you're not smart and you just lose resources from getting attacked, that stops you from progressing in the game. You know how frustrating it is? I would love to be Watchtower 30 right now. I should be Watchtower 30. I'm kind of small. I'm not liking it. I at least want to get to 29. I mean, because there's already people already in industrial level 1, 2, and 3 in their Watchtower 30. So, like, there's already Watchtower 33. I'm way under, you know, the relevancy mark. I got to stay within 3. I got to get to 30. All right, this part where it does get a little redundant, but what are you guys doing back home when you're watching this video? You know, I'm just taking it easy, enjoying the weekend, and just making content for you guys back home. After you're done watching the videos, what are you gonna do? What are your plans? Anything exciting? Let us know. Anywhere going on vacation, gonna go sightseeing, go to a museum or something, or you're just gonna sit home and watch more videos. It's all good. Just let me know. And if you're enjoying the content, please, it helps the channel so much. Hit the like button on the video, subscribe, take a look at the different content that we have. We have a couple different playlists that we have that is, you know, for different content. So if you just don't want to see this particular game, there's other games that we do look at, like Blind First Look. And sometimes those turn into dedicated playlists, and sometimes they don't. So I'm here to make content for y'all. Well, there's nothing really more I can do at this point. I'm just waiting for these rallies to hit. You can take a look and see where we're at. We're in one's attacking. Just waiting. Oh, it's taking so long. It just is what it is. Here, 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 here. Waiting for the next rally to come in. Alright. Cool, boys. Let's take a look at the ranking. $9.4. We jump up 1. Yeah, we jumped up 1. Look, 21 million is really nice. I really need the 30 because I've donated so much resources to this alliance defending during server versus server. If you haven't got a chance, check out that video. Actually, I made a video of server versus server. sneak attacks, also distant servers, like defending against 3 other servers. Our hive got hit by 3 different servers at the exact same time, and all their top hitters all joined to hit a couple key targets in our hive. And it is what it is. I defended nobly, and as you know, I was about 110 CP, mil CP. Now I'm right around 90, so you can see the aftermath. You can jump in real quick and take a look and show you what I mean. Don't have anything in my hospital, but I do have 1 day on my emergency room, and I still got like a ton more behind this to heal. So yeah, the might's still there. They'll come back, so I'm not really concerned. I can be a little. That's why we try to train more troops. So in this event, that when you are down, you still have full marches. I'm actually slightly not at a full third march as a result of the defense. So that's usually where I call is my braking zone. I have to like slow down a little bit. Anything more than that, I can go to about only having 1 active march. That's my complete breaking point where I say I have to stop and preserve my ability to fight for another day. Sometimes you can't just die on that hill, but you got to give it your all. So those are like my limits. I would say when I get a little bit under my third march, it's when I normally slow down. For pressing matters like key players like R4s or leadership, like server president getting zeroed, and I have to defend, I'll give it all, But I'll probably go down to about 1 full march and then just have to try and heal so I can get back into the fight. Because I can't help anyone if I'm completely out of the fight. So, but you can't not be in the fight, and that's the only thing. If you always check if there's a fight, I'm involved. That's just what it is. I'm from Brooklyn. Know what I mean? You know what I mean? We don't run, we run stuff. That's just what it is. As the weak lamb gets devoured, put your lighters up. Yeah. All right. How much more time we got left in this? 15 minutes. Cool. Let's see. Anyone attacking at the moment? Here we go. Someone attacking. Attacking. All right, very nice. All 3 are attacking at the moment. I'd like to get the next reward phase. That'd be awesome. Frankenstein. You can see it here. It's exactly what they're calling it. Take a look at that logo. That is definitely a Frankenstein thing. Once again, this is the game mechanics, not anything like copyright issue. Just what they're calling it. I would have picked something slightly different, like I don't know, blueberries. You know what I mean, or some derivative. Jenkenstein. Yeah, that's what I would have called it, Jenkenstein. Because this Frankenstein is jank. Smoking that jank. That's what I would have called it. That would be offensive to some people. My apologies back home. Purely just for comedy. Trying to have fun and light humor as we're playing this game. Because, life is short, and sometimes we just have to sit back and enjoy the good stuff that we have. You also have to endure the rain to enjoy the sunshine. But things are looking bright and shiny nowadays. Where are we at now on the rewards? Seems like every next go, we're getting a little higher. It's nice. Yeah, I would like to at least get that 25 mil mark for sure in the timer. Like I said, I would love to see 30. I think 32 and a half is ambitious. We have to go 1, 2, 3, 4 more rounds in 12 minutes. I think we can maybe do 2 more rounds in this allotted amount of time, just based on my experience. You know, I think in a perfect world we'll get 3, but we're not going to get 4. But it ain't over until the lady at the end of the opera sings. You know what I mean? So, we're going to keep fighting to the very end. We're going to ride out this last couple minutes, and then we'll call it a day. But I definitely am grateful for y'all tuning in to the channel. We've grown over the years, and we have a lot of different development, a lot of ups and downs, and I'm very grateful for everyone that's been a part of the ride and stayed with us from the beginning, and some that have joined us along the way, and some that are just checking out for the moment. We do have our merch shop. We have a website called www.hookshops, like the H00. Instead of H00K, which is normally our brand, for the Hook Shops, for whatever odd reason, we just went with the normal spelling of Hook, H00K -shops. Check it out. It'll be in the link in the bio description below. We have some of our merchandise there that you can take a look at it. It's growing. And soon, and very soon, God be willing, should be doing a big reveal finally on the next round of video that is coming out. And in the perfect world, have it to y'all soon. In that video, we'll explain why we had such a downtime in recording. But now that things are finally fixed and we have a little more time on our plate, it's about to share the world what we can do. All right, so I know you're probably tired of hearing me saying that. So what is it, Hook? Just reveal what it is. Well, you got to stay tuned. We're right there, real close to doing the big reveal. All right, anything else that's going on here? I can heal a little bit. I don't think there's anything in the arena, right? Nope, nothing in the arena. Am I strong enough to do an adventure right now? I don't know. Let's do the world. Let's see. Do a little bit of like frivolous grinding. All right, so another one should be popping up. Just had a return. Should be another rally leader setting something up. There we go. Alright. 8 minutes left. We're at 21. We not? Wow, we didn't even go past that level. Yeah, oh, yeah, it's 48. Yeah. Well, at this point, I'll just take 25. Can I get 25? 25 going once, going twice. Sold! The man with the golden hook with the red hat in the front row. Yeah, baby. Get on out. What are we doing at the moment, individual wise? Alright, we're in the G range. 17. We're just adding at this point. What's the increase? To the next tier. Am I tripping? Oh, okay. A little bit more of here. That's the only difference. To the next level. Not a big incentive. Dogly, hold on. Alright, coming down to this tail end of this event. We got the 25. Cool. I don't know if we're going to get to 27, but we got a couple more rallies still cooking. So it is possible. And I don't think I'm going to make it. Quite honestly. Oh well. But you know, we gave it a good foot forward. This is a Frankenstein event. Some events are fun to watch. Some events we just need to document for posterity, so that we can see the evolution of this game, how developers take their spin on it, and how things evolve and grow. Before it was just the Frankenstein by itself. Now they've added kind of like it's like it fortified in its own little base around it, which is kind of cool for season 2. And he has like chemical stuff, and he's like radioactive, like from the future. Berserker. This was that Carnival Yummy Carnival Feast event skin. They got people here with these crabs. It's kind of funny. Here's the Devastator skin from the very first event that they had to show that you were spending money. Then this was the Valentine's Day event that they had. You know, these skins that are either board, guy, male or female, depending on your preference, or whatever is in between, right? And I think there's maybe someone might have the DJ Frankenstein skin on the base. I mean, let's take a look. Is anyone else still rocking that skin? I don't think so. So, yeah, here we go. This one. Alright, there's that skin. I kind of like this one. It's kind of cool. But I would love the pirate ship. That's just me. I'm a little biased. I got someone battling. Alright, cool. So I was get to get a couple more hits in. Before the clock's out. Nice. 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's the event. Well, that still gets wait, you get a full ride? Okay. The event's over, but we're still able to hit. That took. I'm glad I was recording this. Didn't know that if your mark was still in there, even though the timer ends, it'll still count. It'll still go. Look at that, I'm still hitting, even though the event is over. Still racking up points. Is it enough to get us to the next tier? Next tier, come on! For the miracle! Oh, there's still another one out there. Oh, wait, I got 2 more battling. It's possible. It might be possible. Last one. But, you know, we got the points, extra points, which was good. We got the 25 million rewards, which is very nice. It'll definitely help us get to the upgrading ability. Okay, Frankenstein event is now officially over. All right, for the Alliance reward, we got to 25. We got the 3G here. So there was only 1, 2, 3 more tiers to go to the bottom. But that is still phenomenal. On the individual, I got to this tier down here. I can do a little better on the individual, but you know, it is what it is. We all play our part, we play our role. So I just grab a couple of these things real quick. And we'll go into the rewards in a second. Also, just for the record, I just want to give a shout out to Reaper back home. for other people, when you're donating, you don't actually have to tap the button. You can do what's called hard pressing, when you press down and you hold it, and it will auto donate like this. I can't tell you how many players don't know about that, okay? There are people every day manually tapping 25 times. You can just hold down and press. Just throwing it out there. All right, thank you, Reaper. I love you, man. All right, cool. So, what was I doing again? Getting the rewards for this event and closing the video. Here we go. This is going to be the Alliance rewards. Yummy. That is awesome. Big shout out to the top 10. Man, I needed that. And let's go to the individual. Nice. Very good. Phenomenon. And let's do what I said I've been going to do for a long time. Let me go ahead and give a shout out to a bunch of different players from different servers. And here we go. Hold on. All right, I want to give a shout out to this player right here, RSM Fraz. You know what I mean? You can take a look. He is in the alliance SHX, and this is his avatar. Just want to give him a shout out from server 83. What up, player? All right, I want to give a shout out to this player from server 82 from alliance N_XT. Ari, right? Big shout out. You can take a look at his custom avatar. Respect. You know, actually, this is pretty nice. You know, I'm not joking at all. Really nice, really nice. You know, it was nice playing with you. Phenomenal. So I want to make sure you get your dues and your shout out as well. Next player I want to give a shout out to is from server 82. Is from alliance UNO. Boy, Tease. But you know what I mean? So yeah, big shout out. Take a look at his custom avatar right there. Really nice. You know, it was also fun dealing with you. Mr. Dirty is a weirdo. Well, you know, that's your statement. But you were fun to play with as well, and have, you know, get our hands dirty and have a little back and forth. All right, also here in our server here, I want to give a shout out to Alliance leader King Solar X over from Alliance NAOE, right? A new era, right? And his second in command is Queen Eclipse. So just give a shout out to this player right from our server. Awesome to play and work with you as well. Definitely looking for server unity going forward. Also, want to give a shout out to player from server over here from Dark Action. Right, had some issues, you know, going forward, getting this up and running. Just, you know, want to make sure that I covered you there. All right. Also, want to give a shout out to this player right here, Lamine, also from server 126, you know, like CNO. Basically, just want to give a shout out to this player here as well. I want to make sure I'm doing my due diligence and making sure everyone who's reached out wants to get like a little shout out of fame is your time to shine. All right. I'm gonna give a shout out to Shady Tacos. You know what I mean? Definitely was enjoy playing with you within the server. If you're seeing this, you know what I mean? Don't get lost. Find me on Discord, and let's stay connected. You know. So, big shout out to you. Awesome fun playing with you, brother. Wish you were still around. And last but not least, I want to give a shout out to Zodiac or Z, also from our server, from DRZ. You know, really nice avatar, custom there as well. We're all in the same server, and I am a big fan and supporter of us sharing everything and rotating. And I want to make sure that everyone's is being heard, and because ultimately when it comes to server versus server, we are one big team, you know what I'm saying? But we have to act like one. So all top three ranked alliances have to share and cooperate and help. Otherwise, there is no future. So take that one stride, water under the bridge. And like always, I'm gonna have to catch you on the next time. A dang good show. And keep the hook sharp.